Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm Luna, and let's get right into it. The soft girl aesthetic. We've all heard of it. It isn't just a cute aesthetic, but a powerful response. Of course, this is elicited by your everyday teenage girl. Actually, not every day. I'm not like other girls, guys. I'm not like other girls. Which I don't like people judge people for that. They're like, oh my gosh, she's such a pick me, she's not like other girls or whatever. And it could just be like a girl who's very pink and girly pop and everything. And then if a girl is a tomboy, they'll be like, oh my gosh, why are you dressing like that? Why are you dressing? That's not how you should be dressing or whatever. I'm judging her for it. And it's, oh my gosh. Let them breathe. Why are we judging people for that? Let them wear whatever they want as long as they're not hurting anybody. Just be yourself within reasons, of course. So number 1, color and calmness, the psychology behind softness. LoBue V and DeLoache J 2011, Pretty in Pink, the early development of gender stereotypes, color preferences, found that girls began preferring color pink around age 2 because of cultural influences, not biology, showing how color becomes emotional conditioning. I'm gonna say everything first, and then here's what. Color is a power which influences the soul, by Wassily Kandinsky, concerning the spiritual in art, 1911. They were way beyond their days. Let's start by just talking about how crazy that is. How we gave literal colors specific attributions and then we put that onto people. It's literally capitalism minus finance, and it's still going on today. So basically in the 19 whatever, something around there, wait, let me look it up. So around the pink 40s, they started marketing pink towards more women. And then there's also a thing called the pink tax, where pink items, even if they're the exact same, if one is pink and one is blue, the pink one will cost more. Now, I love the color pink. I have a pink water bottle that I'm literally putting this and using that as a tripod right now because I don't have a tripod. And no, I will not be paying for a tripod until a little while. And then I also have another pink water bottle. Yes, I have 2 water bottles. I like to keep one in my house and one when I'm going out. I just like it that way. And then I also have a pink phone case. And then I have a pink dress. I have a lot of pink dresses and outfits. And then I had some pink shoes, but I don't even know where they are right now. Okay, I lost them. Dang. And then I have a pink backpack. So I have a lot of pink things. Are my nails pink? Never mind, they're kind of purple. But I love the color pink. It just brings me so much joy, and it's amazing to look at. And when I was younger, and even now, I love to go on Pinterest and look at all of the amazing pink things that they have. The pink bedrooms, the pink vanities and dressers, the pink covers, and how everything is such a beautiful pink shades and hues, and even pastel things are so beautiful. And I cannot wait until one day when I get my own room. I do have my own room, but I'm probably just gonna keep it how it is. My room's right now white, black, and gray, but one day when I get my own room, how amazing it would be to have everything be pink. And I will literally go out my way to find these pink things, and I always have. Especially if I go to school and girls gotta do her thing. So when I have to ask the teacher to go to the bathroom, and then they get mad at me for doing that, and it's like, I can't really control my bladder, I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to do. So I go to the bathroom, and then if I'm upstairs, I will literally use the upstairs bathroom, and I am so happy. Sometimes I will wait, if it's the end of a class and I feel like I need to go, I'll just wait a little bit to use the pink bathroom instead of the blue bathroom. By going before class, that intermittent period where you walk to your class, I'll use that pink bathroom, and then I get to look at it, and it's so cute, it makes me so happy, and I think, wasn't this all worth it? Wasn't it that little suffering of holding it for those couple of minutes worth it? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But I would say most of the time. And now I know my countless spending on the pink stacks and holding myself and waiting to use the bathroom was not in vain. So a study has shown that these pastel and pink colors can reduce your anxiety, helping to calm your brain and your nervous system. It's crazy that we have to, or not that we have to, that we are pushing it towards a certain group of people when we should be pushing it towards everyone, even if it's around 30%. So even if it was way lower, let's say if it was even 4%, that it could possibly help somebody. Hello, everyone gotta wear pink. You gotta put in that pastel, guys. You gotta wear that pink, you gotta wear that pastel, because why not give yourself the extra help and make your life, even if it's the slightest bit, a little teeny bit better. And society often teaches girls to equate softness, so you liking these colors and etc., with acceptance, and acceptance equaling safety. And I can see this not in a bad way, because they always mean well. Of course, my parents, when I wore pink or I wore a pink dress, they were of course happy. And I remember as a child them being exceptionally happy that I put on those pink things. But one thing that I am happy that my parents did and do, they always valued what I wanted to do and always made that happen. So when I chose that I hated pink, that I did not want to wear it anymore, because I felt like it was kind of pressured on me, which I'd say they did, but they didn't do it in a malicious way. They did it in a way that was coming from a place of love. Who wouldn't want their little girl to be dressed up all cute in pink? And I used to love pink. At least I thought I loved pink, till I was like, no, I want to not wear pink anymore. So I wore blue, black, and gray, and they got me blue, black, and gray clothing, and I just remember feeling good. So softness meaning by necessarily doing what you're being told, and then people accepting you for that, and then you being safe, or you being kind and everyone accepting you for that, and then you being safe. But example for being kind, just because you're kind to other people does not mean that they'll necessarily be kind to you, which doesn't equate to safety at all. So softness doesn't equate to that. So study by the DeLoache 2019, burnout, an occasional phenomenon, recognized burnout as a global health condition, proof that chronic stress is a modern epidemic. Quote, rest is resistance because it is a disruption of and pushback against capitalism. Tricia Hersey, rest is resilience, 2023. So this is number 2, softness as survival, burnout, and rest. So what do you see from a soft girl aesthetic? You'll see a girl waking up early in the morning, early enough to see the sunrise, and then you'll see her maybe journaling, writing down all of her thoughts, and manifesting all of her goals, writing out all of her feelings, letting them run free on the paper. And then she may sit down for 10 minutes and get some sunlight, some vitamins, and of course while drinking her yummy matcha filled with antioxidants. I'm saying that right. And she'll then go to the gym. She'll put on some cute, delicious gym clothes, and she'll have a amazing Pilates workout to help tone her body, and she'll stretch because it's important to do that, and then meditate, and then go to her big girl job and girl boss it, and then she'll come home. She'll do whatever else she wants to do. Maybe her hobby can include reading or writing, and then she'll go to bed early, as she always does, and she'll do it all again in the morning. What she'll see in these things is that she's prioritizing herself, literally putting herself first thing in the morning. She's making sure that she gets sunlight and vitamins, making sure that she gets those antioxidants, butchering this word, from the matcha. She's making sure to work out for her health and well-being, and she's making sure she has a clear mind for her future self, her present self, and clearing anything bottled up from her past self. In a world with countless side hustles, hustle culture, and the 996 culture, capitalism, especially with the 996, is becoming a big thing. It always has been, but with the 996, the thing is, it isn't long-term helpful for the company. They're having higher turnover rates, so they're gonna have to train people more, diminishing productivity, more burnout, and increased health risks. The soft girl aesthetic is not only aesthetic, but a soft pushback against this. You see what I did there? You see what I did? Instead of giving to the demanding pressures of capitalism, they are pushing back and demanding the prioritization and regularization and love for themselves, which ultimately helps the company long term. Because if I feel better, I'm gonna help other people feel better, and I'm gonna help my company do better. Because when I feel better, I want to do better. This could also help to push back against the need for side hustles and these side jobs. Well, people do side hustles because they want to do side hustle and they want to make more money. But a lot of people wouldn't want to even do this or even need to do this if they were given a pay that was substantial enough. Of course, there are so many people that just want to do it, but there are also people who need to do this, who need that second job, who need that second income. And that shouldn't be the case. Because, of course, if you're the owner of a company, you want your employees to be focusing on their job and making sure that they're doing their best job. And while there are already things like family, friends, certain hobbies that people need to keep up with for themselves, and then them not even having time for that could diminish the quality of the work. So you see these people choosing gentleness over exhaustion, and when they put these onto social media, especially where you see all of these things, these will then inspire other people to do the same and could potentially lead to a bigger shift in society, or at least a ripple. And with that ripple, hopefully it can become bigger and bigger and more pronounced. And then number 3, reclaiming femininity from performance of art. I'm really loving this already, and I'm loving this video. It's so amazing, and I cannot wait to make more like this. Anyway, so Addison A 2024, just a color, exploring women's relationship with pink, found that brands still use empowerment imagery to sell femininity, turning rebellion into marketing. And then I quote, "In a gentle way, you can shake the world." Mahatma Gandhi. You guys see how history really repeats itself. In the 1940s, they were using pink to market for women, and now they're using empowerment imagery to sell femininity and turning rebellion into marketing. But ultimately, you being that pink, hyper feminine person who wears pink high heels and a pink skirt and a pink shirt and pink hair, pink eyes, pink eyebrows, pink mouth, pink teeth, basically, you might as well be like a pink flamingo. You might as well be a flamingo at that point. Wait, no, I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying that if you want to be a flamingo, I'm saying similar to a flamingo. I'm saying pink. You being a total pink flamingo. And I believe flamingos are beautiful. So you being compared to a flamingo is a compliment, because they are beautiful animals. A cute flamingo self you are being. and then you going to the store, picking up a pink apple, a pink cucumber, a pink peanut butter, a pink jelly, a pink, basically the world is pink. Isn't what softness is totally all about, or even is all about it at all. Of course, it is a powerful color. It's nice, it helps calm you, but softness is a conscious, quiet power that you choose every day. You choosing to put yourself first, taking care of yourself and loving yourself through all of your faults is what softness is all about. And you being okay with failing at something, but you getting yourself back up from it. So no, being a soft girl and the soft girl aesthetic is not all about vanity and just being cute and having this wonderful aesthetic. It's about important things that we all should implement in our lives. Like taking care of ourselves and putting ourselves first, taking care of our health, taking care of our future, taking care of our mental health, taking care of our past health, and all of our trauma are things that we need to do. And of course, it's a response to capitalism, to harsh working cultures, to the hustle culture, which the hustle culture and you getting a side job is not the worst thing in the world. If you really want to do that and you just want to do that for fun, then go ahead and do that. But it shouldn't be a thing where people with a full-time job should need to do that, and where that can become a really bad situation. Anyway, this is just a low-key video of me trying to force you guys to wear pink, because pink and pastel, because it's a lovely color and I think everyone should wear it. And I feel like everyone's wearing dull colors all the time. They're always wearing black or gray, and I don't know, I'm trying to like look out in the open and see more pink colors. Hello. I'm kidding, not only that, but anyway, I love you guys and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. My head is hurting for some reason, but it'll go away. Anyway, see you tomorrow.